another crime scene. Yeah.
How's everybody doing this evening? What's good, peeps, y'all? This is Ashley's Corner. Appreciate everybody for stopping through. Man, it's been some stuff going on and around boxing. A lot of people have been talking about on YouTube. The topic has been hot. It's been very entertaining, I have to admit. Salute to everybody that came through here today. Let me start off at the top. Who we got first? We got Skywalker Boxing. TWT is in the building. Salute to you, Skywalker. Definitely appreciate you. And definitely appreciate the support of you coming in, a new channel member. The corner leader is in the house. Salute to you, Skywalker Boxing. Definitely appreciate you. Salute to you, Big Mike Biggs Boxing is in the house. Salute to you, yo. What's good with you? Sorry, I had to stretch. Corner Boss is in the house. Salute D-Man Jr. What's good? Good evening. Good evening. Barbara D. What's good, Queen? What's good, Queen? I had to wrench you up for coming through here. The Queens get wrenches. Salute to Boxing and Barbecue. What's good? What's good? Nah, man. I'm in the crib, man. And I've been tired all day. I don't know what is wrong with me, but I've been in and out of consciousness, man. I've been sleeping tired as hell all day today. Salute to you, 704 Joe. What is good? Salute. Tiz Frank, what's good? I'm glad you found me again. Tiz Frank been around for a minute. Y'all. Definitely appreciate your support. And let me start by saying, but a hoe ass nigga. So you already feel my energy. You know why I set the thumbnail up like that. You know why I picked that picture. And I don't want to hear no Terence Crawford fans telling me about the picture, bro. He went to the press conference like that for his biggest fight ever. He knew people. He don't care. If he don't care, y'all shouldn't care. All right. Salute to you, Brian King B. What is good with you? Happy Saturday, Queen. Happy Saturday to you. Yes. I hope. This weekend's kind of going by fast already. If you ask me, damn it, I'm not trying to go back to work on Monday that damn soon. Sheesh. Salute to you, AD Solo. What's good with you? Salute. Hold on. Damn, it's hot in here already. Salute to you, Mike. What is good with you? Salute. Definitely glad you came through. Shade Girl, 85. What's good with you, Queen? What's popping? Salute. KP from KC5. Salute. Bud and Shakur fucking the game up. Oh, shit. What's cracking? YK? Mel, what is popping? What's cracking with you? Yo, I'm not even going to front. I think I was the first person, and I'm going to admit it. I was the first person that said Shakur is fucking Bud 2.0. I'm the one I'm the originator. Yeah, I said it, and I meant it at that time. I seen a lot of similarities, and bruh, it's up to him whether it not to be true or not. Like everything I've said about Shakur, my opinion has been right. Like I never picked against him to lose. I thought everybody he fought was going to be good, going to be a wash. Like he was going to beat everybody. But as far as the way he moved in boxing, you know what I'm saying? As far as the weight classes and, him staying at a weight class for too long and how it's going to trouble him. I've been right about all of that shit. But the whole, like, at the time when I said it, man, it was so much shit that was so similar. You know what I mean? And now with this, man, this is another thing that he did, that he does that rub me. It's a lot of things that Shakur says that rubs me the wrong way. He's a great fighter, though. I can't even front. He a great fighter. If Tank gonna lose to anybody, it's gonna be him. You know what I'm saying? I see what it is now. He can do that fighting style versus anybody. It's not a fluke, and it's not just because it was, who he was in the ring with. But bruh, like if he don't leave Top Rank, he's gonna be forced to be Bud 2.0. Like that's what I see now. Like this, I didn't know really why it was looking the way it is, but it's Bob. That's why Bob's so big on my thumbnail. But we gonna get to it. Renewed it. I can't keep up with all my memberships. Yeah, Skywalker, you already had one, right? You already had a membership on my channel, right? Yeah, keep up with the choice. Salute to you, young man. Salute to you. What's good with you, Bruce Gas, Boxing, Jazz, and more? How you doing? How you feeling? Tay, the real queen of MMA combat and entertainment, TWT. The queen is in the house. Salute to you. What's good with you, Tay? Hope all is well. Hope you're doing great. Great. Hold on, wait. El Ching Chong Cameron Cepeda fight tonight. He puts on a good show, high work rate. Not powerful, but stay busy lightweight. Okay. Shakur is definitely acting like his mentor, but the thing is, man, with the whole Shakur Stevenson and FrankMartin thing, it's been so many things said. A lot of it was just speculation and people's opinion, and a lot of it wasn't true. So facts are being crossed and mixed up. I don't even know what's true anymore. All I knew is, like, I'm always been the person that I just want to see the fight. I'm not here to argue with other fans about things that we can't control, things that I feel that don't matter. You know what I'm saying? I understand we might feel like it matters to us because we are the consumers, but does something really matter that you can't change? All you can do is stop talking about it, turn your YouTube channel into something else, or stop talking about the certain fighters in boxing, or just move on from the sport. You can control that part, but as far as what fighters do, promoters, managers, bro, we don't have no say-so in that shit. We have our opinion, and that is it. When our opinion don't go for as far as we, as certain fans, want it to go, people get upset, and I don't understand why. Salute to you, IB. Who IB is in the house. Salute to you. Man, everything going real smooth. Oops. Thanks. Water fell there. Thanks. Definitely appreciate you for coming through. IB who IB. Salute to you, whatchamacallit. Salute. Anthony Jones in the house. What's good? It's not Bob. It's the lack of competitive nature from these other fighters. Yes, it is. I can give you that, Anthony Jones. Yeah, it's part that, but it's Bob too. It's Bob too, man. Bob sat there and said, and some people are itching to talk about Shakur versus Tank. Some people are already talking about it. Some people can't wait to say who's ducking. They can't wait for whoever name first. Can't wait till Shakur says Tank or Tank says Shakur's name first, so they can start making videos and start talking about it and shit. They're gonna explode when it happens. Like, bruh, Bob said that he don't want Tank to fight nobody fucking in Top Rank, basically. But I bet if that fight, if Tank is a fight for a top ranked fighter that's not Shakur Stevenson or not an urban fighter, he'd probably be down with it. And that's my problem with Bob. Bob, bruh, for real. Hold up. Bob ain't good for Shakur, bro. He wasn't good for Bud. And we all tried to tell Bud that. Bud went on live. He talked to fans. He basically said that we didn't know what we was talking about. And at the end of everything, nobody can say shit because he tried to sue his own promoter. Period in place. Nothing else you can say. I don't care what he said up to that point. At the end of it, he tried to sue him. So evidently, everything that came out of Bud's mouth was flawed because he didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. Because if he did, he wouldn't have sued him at the end of the shit. Like, bro, you don't sue somebody that's doing right. You don't sue somebody that wasn't lying to you. Like, regardless of what the fighters are doing, the promoter, bro, the promoter's a problem. Yo, Top Rank has been known to have in-house fights, right or wrong. So why Bob can't find one Top Rank fighter to get in the ring with Shakur Stevenson now that he at 135? Yo, it's throughout Shakur Stevenson's career, 126 and 130. It's been a fact that it's hard for Bob to get other top ranked fighters in the ring with Shakur Stevenson. And on top of that, you're gonna say you don't want to make a fight with him and Tank, but yet the two fighters that he was trying to fight this year, Frank and Edwin, are both PBC fighters. Like, serious, it's Bob too, bro. Bob. I understand when it could look money. fighters be trying to little boy each other. Yeah, I remember that shit when Shakur was online with what's his name? Sugar, what's his name? I say Sugar. With Chris Colbert, and he was saying, man, both of them was going back and forth just talking greasy to each other. You know what I'm saying? Saying how they gonna make them do this and make them do that. You getting 10% of the purse. And you know what I'm saying? Shakur was like, man, I'm gonna pick out your gloves when we fight. Like, bro, they be trying to, all of them be trying to little boy each other. Everybody be trying to, Devin, T.O., Shakur, Tank. Tank do little boy. In my opinion, Tank don't verbally out front do stuff that little boy motherfuckers. Like, he know they're gonna get their piece of the share because he a draw. So I can't even really put him into that. But everybody else, they always trying to little boy each other. Like, you know what I'm saying? Try to be the big boss over this. They're always trying to make them feel some type of way behind the shit, bro. So I get it. Money is always the reason and always will be the reason and cause of why fights ain't going to happen. It's going to be there. And it's because motherfuckers is cool with taking a lion's share of the money, knowing that a fighter not going to be cool with it, and they down to rub it in and all this type of shit. So if FrankMartin did hit up Shakur Stevenson behind the scenes saying that he wanted more money or whatever, that's because Frank knew, and he probably told Shakur, I'm not going to fight you for $1 million. We'll fight you for something else. In my opinion, that's negotiating. Because he didn't have to call or hit up Shakur's phone for a damn thing, but he did. Hold up. Salute to you, whatchamacallit, and gave me a super sticker. Salute to you. Definitely appreciate you supporting the channel. But yeah, I agree with you, Anthony Jones, but Bob is a big part of that, bro. Bob is the reason behind people getting what they getting in damn negotiation. And I don't really think it's lack of competitive nature, because if these dudes was getting money to fight, they would fight. Like FrankMartin, his problem was this purse. That's what the problem was. If he was getting the purse, we would have a fight. If he was getting $6 million, he wouldn't say no to fight Shakur Stevenson. It's usually the person that's behind getting the purse. Like, they can't say what they want as far as money. They get offered and then they turn it down or they accept it or to negotiate. But who's the offer coming from? If we know it's not coming from the fighters, who is it coming from? Bob Arum has been known to short people. Like, bruh, but he shorted Danny Garcia. That's why, what's his name? That's why Bud didn't get Danny. He shorted Keith Thurman. That's why Keith didn't get Bud because both of them wanted to fight Bud. They were calling for that fight. They wanted to fight Bud. Even when he fought fucking Porter, that fight went to purse bid because of Bud. You remember Keith went live, was like, get out of our face, Bob. $1 million, Bob. Like, bro, they've been making that forever. This man, but when it comes to other fighters, though, you know what I'm saying? They can do good under Top Rank. You know what I'm saying? Bob's the reason why, though, for real. You know, you got Eddie Hearn is a promoter. He gets the blame for Wilder and AJ not happening. He gets the blame for Tank and Tevin Farmer not happening because of the money. It was money shit. Oscar De La Hoya is known to be a bad promoter. Okay? And when they're like, Bob's like a urban slum promoter, yo. No bullshit. But for real, after years, Floyd left, Mikey Garcia left. You know what I'm saying? Bud took his ass to trial and sued him at the end of his shit. After re-signing for 2 years to float by and do what he was doing because he evidently liked it, he kept re-signing and then stopped and took his ass to trial. But other fighters get to do whatever they want under these same companies, under the same umbrellas. You got Lomachenko, Fury, Canelo, etc. Like, bruh, Bob came out and said being undisputed is stupid. It's dumb. 1 or 2 titles is good enough when referring to Shakur Stevenson. But it's been a bunch of top ranked fighters. We got Bud, got undisputed. Yeah, other fighters did get undisputed. Other fighters is cool to get 3 or 4 titles, but why not Shakur? Certain fighters just don't get the love from Bob. We've seen it for years. In Spanish is shrimp. I added the. Oh, okay. I was wondering why you said all of that when you said that they were fighting. Sutu just do boxing was good, cuzzo. What's popping with you? It's hot as shit in here. Hold on. Roji say Haney suck. Tank and GTD move in silence along with PBC and Showtime. It seemed like they're moving a little bit more silently than Top Rank and the Twitter finger crews. All the people that be on Twitter. Bob doesn't want to sacrifice Keyshawn Mortala and Loma to Shakur. Bro, that's not our. And is it the fans' problem? Like y'all been saying all week. That's not my problem. All this other shit. Like y'all need to get this shit off y'all chest and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's not our problem. But I've got a lot of talent, and I've been saying that for a while. Like, what's up with all of these? You got all of these up and coming prospects, bro. So they not gonna fight each other just because they don't want to sacrifice. Something gonna have to give, man. You got money being the problem, but you want them to switch sides and get get PBC fighters to fight Top Rank on who platform, and they the ones with the issue. Like, bruh, like it's Bob, man. Like Top Rank and Bob need to get their shit together. It's making everybody look bad, bruh. These people gonna need to fight each other. Like you already got him. Shakur and Keyshawn not gonna fight each other, bruh. All right. So y'all, you need to find somebody. You had Williams Zepeda was over there. Should have made his ass fight him. I think Williams Zepeda is Top Rank. You should have made him fight him. Something need to be done about this shit. And talking about the people that's not fighting them is not cool no more. We've been doing this shit for years. All we do is pick a side and be like, well, that's the. When it comes to in-house fights, you can do that. But okay, he was ducking or whatever. Bro, this ain't an in-house fight. These are two fighters that's PBC, and we got Bob Arum trying to make a fight in between them and Shakur Stevenson. And they're getting it 6 million to 1 million, and you surprised that they don't want to fight? I understand it's their biggest payday, bro, but they do this for a living. They're going to reach what they want in their bank account before we are. They're getting there. It's a lot of stuff that you can do to make money once you have money, too. I don't know if y'all know. Only take 50 grand, and to have a job like that, every time you fight, you get a chunk of money. Man, these people could be making $1 million before they get $1 million paycheck. Before they get $1 million purse fighting, they could already be making $1 million outside of boxing. Like, bruh, money is not, they be trying to little boy people, bruh. They be trying to little boy motherfuckers. And he ain't going for it. He said he need more money. It just is what it is. Salute to you, Planet 619, my bad. Bob has long since outlived his usefulness. As it pertains to Shakur, yeah, Shakur has been antsy for a while. That all access shit was a sign, man. And the fact that Bob was like, Shakur is like, I don't remember exactly what the words Bob said, but Bob made me think like Shakur was a vigilante. Like Shakur was a sidekick that he wanted to be top Batman now. Like he was Incrediboy, but now he wanted to be Incrediman out this bitch. Like, he was talking like Shakur just, he want to get out there, prove and fight everybody. And I'm just like, take your time, young. That's what it made me. I'm like, yo, what are you talking about, Bob? Let the man spread his wings and fly. If that's what the fuck he want to do. Like, yo, promoters really be crafting and molding fighters' fucking careers into something that they want. Not what the fighter wants, something that they want. And Bob Arum has been doing this to the best of fighters. Floyd, I don't even think Floyd is the first great fighter that he did it to that had to leave. But you can start with Floyd, bruh. He had that type of talent and was still dicking off. It's not like he has his own bias with his own stable of fighters, in my opinion. Bob Arum, don't matter how good you are, he gotta like you. Period. And I really think skin color has a lot to do with it. I could be wrong. Nationality has a lot to do with it. I could be wrong. I shouldn't say skin color. I should say nationality has a lot to do with it. I could be wrong. But at the same time, Bob has displayed favoritism year after year in his stable of fighters. Salute to you, D, for the win. What's good with you? Kano Local Sports. Salute, salute, salute. It's hot as hell in here. Supposedly the people in the on behalf of Frank asked for $500K increase of the offer. Top Rank said they could do half. What? That's about the bird, bruh. Listen, man, hold up, bang. I need to turn on the air. It's hot. Pardon me. I don't think that's bad. I mean, half if Shakur was getting $6 million, half would be $3 million. If the pot was $7 million altogether, half would be 3.5. All he asked for was 0.5. Man, people be exaggerating as fuck, man, and then just telling everybody, and then we get the information and we share it on YouTube, man. That's why I wait until shit comes. I don't like just talking about shit. Anybody can fabricate and just give their opinion on shit. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather just wait till shit come out. None of us really view him as just a ducker that didn't want to fight. If the man said he wanted 1.5, to me, that's some type of negotiating. To me, that's him proving that he will fight Shakur. And to me, that tells me that he ain't scared of him. So, I mean, next, I mean, it is what it is. That's how I feel. I mean, there's other things to talk about. But this is a good conversation. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I figured that, I should give, my opinion on the situation, because I really don't think that Frank's scared of Shakur. You know what I mean? I just hope Santos got the same. I think they did. But you see what happens when two fighters want to fight? You know what I'm saying? To Santos, it wasn't about the money. You know what I mean? And the fact that Santos is probably somebody that really wasn't in the spotlight until he beat Rayo. You know what I mean? $1 million check for him. I mean, a purse for him is probably good. You know what I mean? But being that FrankMartin is who he is on the rise, if he don't fight Shakur Stevenson, he might get a title on a different sanctioning body. You know what I mean? If he fights Shakur Stevenson, in my opinion, he's going to lose. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, some type of spotlight has been on FrankMartin a lot more than it's been on Edward dos Santos. That's all I'm really saying when it comes to that. Cepeda is Golden Girl. Oh, okay, but it's not. That's what I'm saying. It's not Top Rank. Like, y'all getting fights with everybody else because he want to save everybody in his stable. But you never know what's going on behind the scenes, man. Yo, when you look at this shit, the sides of the street started years ago. It didn't start with fucking Terence Crawford, bro. It didn't start when he got to 147. That sides of the street started years ago. And it comes from Bob Arum and I think Golden Girl suing Al Heyman and PBC and them actually getting millions of dollars out of his pocket, out of his bank account years ago. That's where the size of the street comes from, because they don't like each other. It's hard to make fights with them because they don't want to get little boyed, because Al look at them as snakes. And they are snakes looking at Al Hammond's fighters and pots and money. Oh, well, they get paid. They pay their fighters too much. How you going to sue them because he paid? Whatever, bro. And all the while, you pay your fighters too little. That's why fights can't get made. Salute to you, Big Dose 513. Salute. Today's price is not yesterday's price. Cheap is not on the menu. Right. Frank on average gets paid $75 to $100. Yep, he got paid $75K when he fought Riviera, and I think Riviera got $200,000. His last fight against that dude that we don't know who he is, he got $100K. Yep, I know that. So he was going to get paid $1 million. It ain't no excuses besides he wanted more money. That's it. It ain't no excuse besides he wanted more money. Some people were saying that there was a scheduling conflict in between him and Derek James, so he couldn't fight him for that date. So that just means that it just needed more negotiating for them to change the date. You know what I'm saying? But it seems like everything worked out, and he has a fighter that stepped in on that specific date that Shakur wanted to fight at, or whoever's team wanted him to fight at. So yeah, it ain't no excuses, but he wanted more money. And if anybody wants to repeat or believe what fighters say when they say they put their lives on the line to get in the ring, this is the best person he's ever fought. Shakur Stevenson is the best person FrankMartin ever fought. He doesn't have an advantage in shit in this fight against Shakur Stevenson. Maybe $1 million ain't enough. All he asked for is $500,000 more. He didn't ask for $2 million more. This ain't like motherfucking what's his name? Tevin Farmer wanted $6 million. He wanted $7 million to fight Tank before Tank got huge like that, and he couldn't get it. That's not what he was asking. The man was asking for $500,000 more. I remember when people was talking about Devin and Gary Russell fighting, and people was advocating for Gary Russell wanting $500,000 more out of the $1 million. I remember that shit like it was yesterday. All he wants is $500 more, man. He should just give him the money and we'll make the fight. That's an old school boxing move. B-side used to get screwed over heavy back in the day. Yeah. Salute to you, Teach. What's good with you? Salute Jay Grant. What's happening? What's popping? Salute to you, GD. What's good with you? Hope everybody's having a good one. If you can get 200K followers and put out content, you getting close to $1 million. At 20K followers, you can get up to that a month on Patron and subs. And I'm just saying, like, yeah, these motherfuckers got, man, this is why I can't hit the lottery. They know I'll be stupid rich. And so if you have money, your money can work for you in so many different ways. You can double any amount of $1 million if you're smart. All right. And this is thousands of dollars, bro. These motherfuckers they're in spots and opportunity. They're in the opportunity of a lifetime just being in the spot they are. They've been around other people that's millionaires and knowing who they know. Man, I'm not saying this man need money. Maybe he does. I don't know. But all I'm saying is, man, he only asked for $500,000 more. And that's the same thing Gary Russell asked for Devin Haney. And people was liking it. If I'm just saying, it's not a big deal. We are, in my opinion, and we could talk about that, Edward De Los Santos is a better fight for Shakur Stevenson than FrankMartin is, in my opinion. I just saw a YouTuber say that Bud is a snake for this new move, but will refuse to call Shakur a snake for the snake moves he does. Man, a lot of people on YouTube have favoritism. It's not even bias anymore. They know exactly what they're doing, and they know it's being unfair, and they just do it. I don't know who you're talking about, but I'm just saying, like, it's a lot of people when it comes to them doing something for one fighter, and especially it all depends on how they saying it. If they saying it in a way that's it's the same situation for Shakur, then hey, that's just how people are on YouTube, man. But in my honest opinion, Shakur's not doing what Bud's doing. Not at this particular. I'm not even gonna say Bud's doing it because we don't know exactly what he's doing. We just know the things that Bud said out of his mouth. Shakur hasn't said those things, so I can't put him in that specific boat. Salute to you, NBAD. Nice. What's good with you? What's popping? Frank got cold feet. I will say it. Yeah, he might got cold feet. But still, I mean, people still go through with things when they have cold feet. They're called weddings. But I mean, he had to get paid for it. You know what I'm saying? Got to get paid for it. Excuse me. Frank's next fight has to be a meaningful one, right? His reputation needs it. That's right. If anything, I can see that's why. Well, I'm not gonna say that. It started with Milk Dud Head Bradley. Yeah. Y'all see Milk Dud Head Bradley put that damn duck on the table during that telecast yesterday? Yo, I said, no, he did not do all of that for FrankMartin, bro. That shit's crazy. Shakur latch on to anyone who at least at top stage. Friends with Tank, Bud, Devin. Latch on to anyone who at least at top stage. Friends. Hold on. Core Dog talking. Real spicy in $1 million worth of game interview. I ain't even see it. $1 million is more than Navarre got to fight Valdez. Hearn got $1.4 million to fight Shakur. Frank's 11th price apparently was 1.5. What you mean his 11th price? Only way a purse bid gets canceled is when both parties come to an agreement. There is nothing to negotiate after that. Otherwise the purse bid would not have been canceled. That's what I'm saying. Like, I haven't seen none of this. When you say that the purse bid, like when you say both parties have come to agreement, are you saying that FrankMartin's signature was on the contract signed? Is that what you're saying? Because if that's what you're saying, then how can you just back out of a contract that's signed? But if that's not what you're saying, then are you talking about something verbal? Are you talking about somebody saying Frank will take the fight? So then they made, arrangements to do the purse bid? Because if that's so, then anybody can say yes for FrankMartin, and FrankMartin really did not say yes. If his signature was on something, then yeah, that dude got cold feet. And then the next question is, how can you back out of a contract? All right, bro. When it comes to how they do business, it seems like, man, who knows anything, bro? They just got to come out and talk. Man. A lot of people been saying a lot of stuff. I don't know what was actually true, because a lot of information that's coming out are as top ranked analysts and reporters. They all work for Top Rank. Like, where's somebody that came out that actually works for PBC to talk on the behalf of the fight not happening? Like, it could be a lot of bullshit going on. So I don't know what to believe. You never go wrong buying land. That's one thing they ain't right. I mean, it's so many. Y'all know what it is. Salute to you, Kizzy. What's good with you? Salute to you, Queen. 11th hour. Okay. Jamel Herring was Shakur's friend, and even though Herring was champion and entitled to a 60-40 split, he gave Shakur 50-50, and Core went behind his back to the sanctioning bodies and got 63-37. I don't know nothing about that one. I didn't hear it happen like that. I did not hear it happen like that. I heard that whoever that was behind the fight, Bob Arum or Top Rank, they made it in Shakur's favor off top. That's what I heard. Like, I didn't know that they went back and forth for none of that. I heard that they made that shit in Shakur's favor off top, and I heard multiple people go live and was saying how disrespectful it was for him to have the lion's share of the money. And I do remember Shakur saying that it was just business. You know what I'm saying? But I really don't think they have a say-so in how much they get paid, or else the fight just doesn't happen. Like, similar to Devin. I don't even know if Devin is with Top Rank. Maybe he is, but he said he wanted 25% of whatever it was, and that's why the fight didn't happen. Like, all this shit is just weird. All this shit is weird. A lot of people, fighters and fans, be saying two totally different things, and it really don't add up. So that's why I just be waiting. Shakur is probably the highest paid Top Rank fighter today. Really? What about Fury? Isn't Fury with Top Rank, or is he not with Top Rank? Is Fury with Fury's probably with Matchroom right now, or something? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Let me see this too. I see you. I see you, yo. I'm not even gonna say nothing because I already knew that it was some bull. I see you though. Hold up. That's sneaky to me to do that to a friend. Yeah, I don't know nothing about that, bro. I don't think it happened like that. I really don't. No, the contract gets sent after they agree and everything. Okay, so after they agree, then the contract gets sent and everything. That's when they send the contract. Even Tom Brown was confused on why Frank backed out. So, okay. When did he call Shakur and ask for more money? And why $500,000? Must be a reason, Gotta be a reason. One day maybe we'll find out. As I know, what's his name? Earl Spence wanted the fight. He want Frank to fight Shakur. It seemed like, well, I don't even know anymore. Because they said that Derek James is the one that said that no to the fight. But then Derek James is the one that had the scheduling conflict. So maybe he just said no to training him for the fight. Who fucking knows, man? Salute to you, Thomas from the Bronx. TWT, Korner Boss in the building. Salute to you. What's good with you? Champion split gets rendered null and void when the challenger has been making larger comparable purchases. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, actually, if you Google the situation, Heron was mad about it. It's an article out. Oh, okay. Yeah. Jamel Heron said it never happened. They came to an agreement and moved forward. He literally tweeted his entire response to people saying he got lowballed. Shakur can't decide his purse at all. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's how I heard it happening. Because Fury is a Warren fighter. Bob just broadcast the fights. And okay, bet. Fury has two promoters, not exclusive with Top Rank. Thanks for clearing that up. I really didn't know that. I didn't know exactly if he was still with Top Rank or not. Shit. Facts, Just Do. I just said, yeah. Just Do boxing. Okay. Fury with Frank. Yeah. They telling me that he's with Red Eyes now. because the article came out before the tweet. He responded directly to people saying Shakur did him dirty. And again, yeah, that's what I seen. Again, Shakur didn't handle the business side of things. His team does. Y'all know that. Tom Brown represents Frank, so him being confused should tell us, oh, okay, yeah. They're gonna, man, the only way Frank can clear his name is to come out and say everything on how they deal with business. And I know he's probably not allowed to do that, but we need to know how y'all tell this man about his contracts and stuff. Like, we need to know what happened in the situation in order to clear Frank's name, because Frank gonna always have a nasty taste in his mouth because he didn't want to fight Shakur. And this is just how the situation went down, man. Like, he didn't have this, like, fans didn't have this thought process against him, and now they do. Come on, gentlemen. That Valdez win did wonders for Shakur purse payouts. I think it did. But okay. Let me get down and talk about something I got written down. Shit. Shakur Stevenson and Edward De Los Santos, in my opinion. Just like I said, I think Edward De Los Santos is a harder fight than Frank Martin, because it poses a different challenge for Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson only fight where he didn't look himself, but he still bested his opponent was when he fought Nakatilia. And it was he had us thinking, Shakur had us thinking that it was because of the power that Nakatilia had, because after the fight, that's all he really spoke on, is that the reason why he looked the way he did is because the man had power. So because of that, and I think that Frank Martin does have some pop, but I believe Edward De Los Santos has more pop than him. He's bigger in stature, he's taller than Frank Martin, and he has longer reach than Frank Martin. So in my opinion, the only way Frank Martin can get off his best shots on Shakur Stevenson is on some Pacquiao shit. His feet will have to be continuously moving forward, throwing combinations in a swiftly, so he won't get countered doing what he's doing, and land solid shots on Shakur Stevenson. And that's harder said. It's harder to even think about doing. Like, I don't even know if he can do that. I don't. When it comes to somebody his size, I feel as though they have a little bit of easier advantage because they're not going to have to reach and commit as much as Frank Martin is. You know what I'm saying? Because you reach, you teach. Shakur going to teach you. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to Edward De Los Santos, he loads up a lot. He likes admiring his work, and he kind of throws wide punches. His defense isn't the best, and he can get hit by jabs. So, in my opinion, he's going to lose to Shakur. But I think it's gonna pose a harder challenge, because I think Shakur has fought a bunch of Frank Martins before, people that has the same ability as Frank Martin. As far as in the professional field, I don't know how many times Shakur Stevenson has seen people with pop and can move the way that Edward De Los Santos does. So it poses a different challenge, but I still say that he's gonna beat Edward De Los Santos as well. I'm not too mad at Frank. I just want him to redeem himself. Yeah, I want him to redeem himself as well. Edwin is so dangerous that even Tim Bradley was praising him in the broadcast last night. You know, he's pro Top Rank at all costs. Yeah, I heard that. I heard him talking about Edward De Los Santos, man. I was like, what's up with that? What do y'all know that we don't? What's that? What's up with that? I'm going to come back to Terence. Yeah, I already talked about that. I got this from Cuzzo Channel. He said Jermaine Ortiz said that he'll give Frank Martin a beating. Jermaine Ortiz looked bad last night. I thought that he was going to walk through the guy that what's his name? Devin Haney threw his shoulder out, knocking out years ago. Like that guy loses against a lot of people. He lost against Jermaine Ortiz last night, but Jermaine Ortiz didn't look good. And they said he looked lethargic or something. He looked horrible in the weigh-in. You know, he missed a fight because he missed weight. And that fight wasn't even at 135. Jermaine Ortiz need to move the hell up to 140. I'm tired of these fighters that's scared to move up but can't make the damn weight. I'm tired of it, yo. If you can't come in under 135, then you should not be fighting at 135, bro. Stop giving these opponents, stop giving these people that fight at 135. Give them people that fight at 140 because that's what the hell they are. I'm tired of these catch weights at small weight classes. Stop being scared and move the hell up to 140. He over there talking all of that shit. Yeah, you was big as shit too versus Lomachenko. And it proves that because you can't even make weight, bro. You big as a bit. And he looked big as shit last night. He did look like he could have. He looked like he was a thick ass 140. They was talking about he looked like a welterweight in the ring last night. Bruh, everything on Ortiz was big. I'm like, bruh, move your ass up to 140 pounds, bruh. Stop talking about everybody at 135. I don't even like it no more. I don't want to see you fight nobody at 135. Move the hell up to 140 and fight there, Jermaine Ortiz. No bullshit, yo. No bullshit. I heard AJ supposed to be fighting Anthony Ruiz or Herkovich. Listen, I'm telling you, listen. He gets stopped by both of them. Do y'all hear me? AJ gets stopped by Andy Ruiz if they fought again. Yeah, he looked like, bro, he looked big as shit. Salute to you, Marlon Mobley. Salute to you. What's good with you? Yo. Oh, my God. Man, that Sergeant wobble in that second round, bro. When he hit him with that left hook, I said, Jermaine. Jermaine. Yeah, you need to move your ass. These y'all motherfuckers about to get stopped at small weight classes trying to make weight and shit, bro. Move up. Oh my God, yo, move up. Frank's team literally let Frank down, in my opinion, not taking a world title fight. Now, plus possibly his biggest payday is huge mistake, bro. I feel you, and that's the first thing I said, yo. I said, bro, it's a title fight for a vacant title. It's your first title fight and $1 million, and it's your highest payday. It's a duck. From the outside, no matter who you talking about, it's a duck. Like it seemed like that. You know what I'm saying? But me, I don't understand. I just don't understand what happened. I would like to know what happened, man. From the outside, yeah. It don't matter if you're talking about FrankMartin. You can put anybody's names there. Bruh. It's your first title fight. It's a vacant title fight. It's not like you fighting a champion. You fighting a vacant title fight. I understand Shakur is the business. The only other side of the coin is what's his name? Earl Spence knows Shakur Stevenson is like that. He admits it. I'm more than sure Derek James admits it. I'm more than sure FrankMartin sees it. This is a high risk, high reward, but this is a reward that they ain't going to get. They're not going to reap no benefits from this reward. They are not getting the reward. They're going to get the $1 million, and probably whatever percentage is coming out of it for his training fees and taxes and shit, he'll get the $1 million probably come out to be $600-700 grand or whatever. I don't know what it, but he'll get that, but he's not getting the title, and he's getting an L on his record. Now, I don't know how many people are going to want to fight him after losing to Shakur Stevenson, especially if he puts up a good fight. This ain't Tank. When you lose to Tank, for sure, you're going to get another fight. Because there's people that want to fight Tank because Tank is in the middle of the media. And if you look good versus somebody that fought Tank, the media can headline it because they're going to get more views headlining Tank's name than anybody else's name. So it makes sense for anybody to do a high risk, high reward with Tank. But how much how high is the reward if you're getting $1 million? It's $1 million. I understand it's a lot, but it's not. He's not going to get $1 million after taxes. Even if you hit the lottery today for $100 million, do you know the cash amount is $50 million? And do you know after you get that cash amount and they take out state and federal taxes, that's 50%? States like 25 and the federal's 25. So that $100 million you just won is $25 million. This is real life shit. If you hit the real Powerball and make $1 million, that's what's gonna happen to your bread. If you hit it for $100 million, the cash option's $50 million. After taxes, you're getting 25. So I understand $1 million sounds good, but how much is he actually taking home? How much debt does this man actually have right now? And I don't know. I know Big Baby Anderson is saying that he broke already. This motherfucker fought like 3 times this year. How, Sway? And he's headlining. So what's up with that? Who knows, man? We don't know how these people live their lives. We don't know if he got a sick grandmother that he's paying medical bills for. We don't know. Shit. Hold on. If Shakur gets sparked out, I'm gonna be weak. I'm not gonna lie. And before y'all say right with the brother, Kor's Puerto Rican, not black, his own words, bruh. Listen, I've said dumb shit in my lifetime, and Shakur Stevenson, in my opinion, says dumb shit. I know people that's white that says that they're not. Okay. Both parents are Caucasian and they say they ain't white. And that's because of what they believe. Hell, y'all know grown women out here saying they men. Y'all know men out here. There's men walking around and making other adults call him she. If whatever the fuck he said, don't make him what he is, motherfucker. I don't care what he said. He's still what he is, though, for real. But I'm just saying, anybody can ride with whoever they want to ride with. The people that say ride with the black person just because it's the black person, that's what they feel. You don't have to do that shit. I don't know why people and the same people be mad when Spanish people do it and Mexicans stick with their own. Like, bro, if that's what you into, that's what you into. I mean, it is what it is, though. For real, yo. Like I've said a lot of dumb things in my lifetime. Jermaine need to move him up. Yes, he's drained like a motherfucker. For 2 years. That shit it's not good for him. And that's probably why he don't got popped the way he's supposed to have popped. 11-month layoff have hurt him last night. He looked horrible. He didn't look good, y'all. You should have stopped that motherfucker, bro. Now I really don't think. How would the fight look in between you and Devin Haney? He might clean your ass up, bro. For real. Yo, might clean his ass up. Salute to you, Kelly Nectar. Excuse me. Akalo Nectar, salute to you. Good day. Every time I see Jermaine after a weigh-in, he look like he about to die. Damn. See, I'd rather the trilogy than Hercules fight for AJ. It would be too ugly. Yo, Herkovich will hurt the shit out of AJ. Like, I think Herkovich can sleep AJ. The way Herkovich was hitting Big Bang Zhang got a chin, y'all. I'm telling you what I know. And Herkovich got one too. Because Big Bang was landing some hellacious shit on him during that. That was a good fight, in my opinion. Some people think it was boring. I didn't. I thought it was a good fight in between Herkovich and Big Bang Zhang. But, bro, Herkovich will hit AJ with that shit. AJ does not have a heavyweight chin, in my opinion. He got a chin, but it's not a heavyweight chin. It's not a heavyweight chin. People, real punchers that's heavyweight will put his ass to sleep. That's why he don't want to fight Wilder. That shit would be like everything he it's like everything he worked for and trained for his whole life, all the muscles thrown in the trash when AJ knocked his ass out. He don't want it to happen. He don't want it to happen. Andy Ruiz is a better fighter now than he's ever been in his professional career, in my opinion. Andy Ruiz will embarrass AJ and knock his ass out too. Andy Ruiz and Flip Hurt. In my opinion, man, AJ's best thing he did was getting out of there and getting a new trainer. But I don't think Derek James can help him that much to get these wins off these guys that he hasn't fought as heavyweights yet. The walls is closing in on AJ. He's a big name fighter, and he's got to get big fights for people can pay him those big checks. And bro, you can't just keep fighting. You can't, bro. He gonna have to fight some good names coming up, yo. And Derek James gonna be looking even worse because I think he's gonna lose. Hopefully, Charlo gets this win off Canelo. That's gonna be the only thing keeping Derek James afloat because it's looking bad for him left and right. Him and Ryan is the only salvation, the only shit to bring him back. Jermaine missed weight last time and didn't fight. Yep. Now catch weight. Dude needs to move up 140. He can't make 130. That's what I'm saying. That's semi the way I feel about Abdullah Mason. Like, bruh, he talented. I love his fighting style, his energy. I like everything about the kid, but the fact that he's not a 135-pound fighter, the man has never made weight. If he probably made weight once, twice out of all the fights that he got. Maybe. And I don't even think he did. If he came in under 135 pounds, it probably been once. And all this, we got 8 fights. Bruh, no. He can't even make 135. And people say things about other fighters, bro, but they fighting in a weight class that they can fight, that they actually can weigh in at. And the only thing that I'm looking at is the fact that the competition that you're fighting should be upped. Because their competition you should be fighting at 140. They should be 140-pound fighters, not 135-pound fighters, because you can't even make 135. Like, bro, you're picking on a little guy, and you're looking great doing it, which you're supposed to. While other people coming up, like Tiger Johnson, is new, just coming in. I think they started the same year. He trying to move, get his credibility in the sport. He started at 140 pounds because he can make 140. I bet you if Tiger fought at 135, he'll be making 136, just like a Duke Mason. That's why I say, bro, like, okay, if Tiger was fighting the same competition that he was at 135, he would look just as good. He would stop him just as well as Medulla Mason is. I fuck with him. This ain't no disrespect, but the man don't fight at 135. That's all I'm saying. Like, bruh, that's why I say Tiger's my number one prospect because he, in my opinion, don't feel no type of way of fighting people that's at 140. He don't have to fight people that's at 135. He can actually just make weight at 140 and fight competition at 140. So you get respect for that in my book. Yeah, let Herkovich and Usyk stink each other out. Bruh, I don't think are they gonna fight each other? If Usyk fight Herkovich, bruh, I don't know, bro. I don't know about that. If he stand in front of Herkovich the whole fight, bro, I don't know. It's the way Daniel Dubois just did his ass, bro. You can't stand in front of everybody like that. Dubois is not that guy, and he's still controversial, but he dropped that motherfucker with a body shot, controversial body shot, and he didn't get up from it. Pretty much, he was down there for a very long time. I ain't going to crucify Frank like others have. I will wait to hear what the real reason was first. But man, it better be a good ass reason, right? Good ass reason. Losing to Tank gets you on pay-per-view, after pay-per-view, X Barrios and Cruz. And it gets you fights because everybody wants to test themselves versus Tank's past opponent. Everybody, the dude, what's his name? Francisco Fonseca, that Tank fought on the McGregor undercard. Nobody knew this man existed. We've never seen him fight nobody. He fought Mexico his entire career, but Tevin didn't want to fight. Tevin looked directly in Ness's face and said, "I don't really care about once in a lifetime opportunities." I played it in my last live. I don't really care about once in a lifetime opportunities. So he had to find somebody to fight him on late notice, and it was that Mexican from Mexico that nobody heard of. That motherfucker fought 3 other top named fighters after Tank. How? How? Okay, I think he was supposed to fight Ryan. No, he fought Ryan and got knocked out. He fought Tevin. Yeah, he fought Tevin Farmer. And he was supposed to fight somebody else. I can't remember who he was supposed to fight. Or probably he did or whatever. But he wouldn't have got none of that shit. And he would have still been his second job milking cows, like they said. He had a job milking cows in Mexico and fighting. And then he came to America and got the bag off Tank and then fought 3 other named fighters in the division. Rolly got knocked the fuck out after making himself a fool verbally on all over the place, making a turn, just looking like a fool verbally, and then got knocked out by doing the exact same thing he said he was going to knock Tank out. But he's just dumb. He's going to run into something, and those are the same dumbass words he shot out of his mouth in the post presser after getting knocked out. I just ran into a shot, and that's it. That's it. I just ran into a shot, bruh. After that, that man didn't fight a soul, moved up and got a title fight. It's just not the same. How big is that reward? It's just not the same, man. Yeah, I heard them taxes be hurting y'all bad over there, bro. Taxes is killing. They killing. They saying 1 million, not nothing, because of all the people he got to pay, right? I don't know who he got to pay, but I know he got to pay something. Ain't nothing free. Imagine getting 75K to 100K, but still got to pay those same people. Think about it. I think it's percentages. It wouldn't be practical for a fighter that's making $25,000 on their first fight to pay $5,000 for their entire career, because it's a flat rate. I don't think it's a flat rate, because I really think it's a percentage out your purse. That makes more sense to me, because if you get paid a small purse, they're gonna want small pennies out of your purse. If you get paid millions of dollars, they're not gonna want 1,000 from you like they did when you made 25K. They ain't gonna want 5K. They're gonna want a percentage. I think it's a percentage. So that changes things. You know what I'm saying? Given what his percentage is for his trainer, for his gym dues, for who knows what these fighters pay for, and how many people's in their corner that they actually that come out of their check, other than taxes, other than fees. You know what I'm saying? Who knows, bro? But I really don't think that it's a flat fee. You know what I'm saying? Gyms probably give you flat fees, but your coach, your promoter and all that's percentages out your purse, in my opinion. So the bigger your purse, the better money you take home after the percentage. Ask Afro Latinos if they black. Yeah, they black. I know they are. Ashley, I love you and your content, but chill out talking about my guy Shakur. What? Hold up. I'm not talking bad. What did I say bad about Shakur? I'm being honest. Like, I didn't say nothing bad about Shakur. I don't think I did. Anyway, I don't think I said anything bad about Shakur. Shakur acknowledged his father's heritage. He never said he wasn't black. I never heard him say that. People just said that he said it. He overdid it, going with Top Rank's BS, trying to market him as PR Puerto Rican. That's what you're saying. But Shakur Black, check his species reviews on word. I never heard him say it. Like, that's what I'm saying, yo. People say a lot of things and they make it sound good, and people regurgitate it so much and goes from channel to channel to channel. When it get to you, it sound like it's fact. Like, that's what came out. And really, that's just what came out of a random person's mouth. It's not true. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if this particular thing is true, but that's just what happens. You know what I'm saying? You hear things through the grapevine. You know what I'm saying? And one person can say that they got it from this person, and really they just making it up. You know what I mean? A lot of people do whatever. You know. So to you, Judah Ben, what is good? What's popping with you? AJ is a check. DJ deserve it. That's a fact, yo. He is a check. He's a check, and he's getting paid. That's a fact. Tiger turned down too many fights for me to like him. I don't know what you talk about. You need to let me know these things, man. I didn't know he turned down anything. But he needs to get groomed still, in my opinion, man. He need to get groomed, and he fighting competition. In my opinion, out of all the fighters that's coming up, he's fighting the best competition. And like the people he be fighting don't have a gang of losses and shit. Salute to Braveheart Spartan. What is good with you? Make sure y'all smack the like button, family. Salute to you. Yes, hit that like button. Tommy from the BX. For real? I'm hearing that DJ is not only Frank's trainer, but his manager also getting a percentage for the role separately. Yeah, I think there's some. I didn't know that he was both, but if you are both, you do get two different checks. Just like I think Bill is the trainer and manager, so he get two checks. You know what I'm saying? So I buy the news, right? I know for a fact because I'm not saying you don't know. I said tell me these things. Let me know what you know. That's what I'm saying. Top Rank asked me for opponents for a Tiger and everything. I sent. They said hell no. So I'm speaking from a manager's review. Damn, son. Top Rank got the best matchmakers. Yeah, they do got some good matchmakers. You can't front on that. I even showed a condo the text, bro. I believe you. Excuse me. I believe you. Hold on. What else I got? Before we get on about here. Hold up. Yo, what weight class is Billion, Mobilio, whatever his name is. MBILLI. What weight class is that? 168? That was a quick thought. But yeah. Teofimo Lopez is asked to get elevated to super champion for the WBO. What that means is the man don't have to fight his mandatories, yo. He got more flexibility with his mandatories. He don't get the time limit that everybody else to get to fight his mandatories. His is, I think, double the time. Gets a year and some change, I think, or something like that to fight his mandatories. And he gets special treatment is the bottom line. It gives Teofimo the power to fight the mandatory in the weight class and any other weight class above that or whatever. The WBO champion. So say that after the titles get dispersed at welterweight and Bud drops the titles, he can be the first person to challenge to get the vacant title, or he can wait until somebody gets the title and he'll be the first person to get the challenge. 168. So I thought, yo, he nice and all, but he punched too wide. He got hell he's quick as shit. He got wide punches and shit like that. That's his only downfall. The man don't care about getting hit like that to get his shit off. He counters nice and all, but he can be a force in the weight class, but I don't think he's the top guy, not just yet. He gonna have to show me. He nice, but he gonna have to show me against better fighters at that weight class. But Teofimo Lopez, man, this is something that I believed it as soon as I heard it. Soon as I heard it, I believed it. It's right. This is Teo. It's right up his alley. This is some shit that he would do. Man. Not wanting to fight his mandatories and not wanting to fight the people at 140. Bro, this motherfucker, his next fight, if he did move up and get a WBO fight, a title fight and won, This motherfucker probably say he retired again just so people won't call him out. This motherfucker just want to fight and be left alone, but try to say that he's back to back undisputed and say, like, bro, he wants all the glory without the work. Yo, Teal is a cancer to boxing, bro. In my opinion, man, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, man. People think that T.O.'s a complete fighter too, bro. I said the motherfucker wasn't a complete fighter. So many people came at me talking to me like I was a Devin Haney fan. Talking about T.O.B. Lomo, ha ha ha. I was like, nigga, I'm the first person that said T was gonna be Lomo. He didn't even say nothing after that. I said, bro, y'all are fucking retarded, bro. I'm not even a Devin fan. Y'all motherfuckers are diseases, bro. Y'all are straight up a disease, bro. You're a cancer to the sport. Straight up. Teofimo Lopez and his fans, y'all are terrible, bro. Straight up. Horrible. I would like to see Plant get it in with Billy. Yo, he would school the shit out of Billy first, yo. He swing too wide. And he told Billy he's short. Plant got that reach, he'll tap dance on him. Man, I think his mind was fucked up before the divorce. Because he was with that chick after he beat Lomachenko and started acting like an ass expeditiously. He acted like an ass and didn't even need to sleep on it. You heard me. He didn't even need 24 hours. Nobody needed to tell him or give him a pamphlet of how it worked, no blueprint or nothing. After that fight, that motherfucker went to the lot. Probably didn't even go to the locker room. He stepped out the ring and went to the fucking post press conference and immediately started talking shit. Expeditiously. Salute to you, Roderick Thompson. Straight up trash, bro. Dude has been trash, in my opinion. I want to talk about these tweets. I want to say, shout out to Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman. I think Keith Thurman was 100% right in things he was saying. I agreed with everything he said. I don't want to go over it. I asked Cuzzo for it because I just wanted to listen to it because I think Keith is funny. So for years I couldn't listen to Keith because he was so full of shit. But that video of him talking back to Bud, bro, that audio, he was on point like a motherfucker. He didn't beat around the bush. He wasn't talking shit. Man, he got right to the point. He was letting it out and letting everybody know how he felt about the situation and Bud and shit. Every time else he talked, yo, I can't get through it. But this time, man, he was firing on all cylinders. But I do want to talk about Bud's tweets before I get on up out of here. And I'm not going to take a long time to do it. All right? It's just hot in here. It's been hot in here. I'm about to say, why is my phone tripping right now? Okay. I'm not going to put them on the board. On the screen because I got it on my phone. But I don't want to talk about the things that he said to Danny Garcia. It don't matter, you know what I mean? For real, one thing for sure, when Keith Thurman was like, it's not my fault that you're the best right now and I'm calling you out, because that's a fact. Like you beat EJ, people calling you out and people saying your name because that's what they supposed to. All of y'all are fighters. Everybody that's up and around your weight class is supposed to say your name. You ain't supposed to lash out because they do so, bro. But it is what it is. I'm not going to talk about what he said to him directly to Danny. But I just want to recite some of the shit that he said. Okay. Salute to you, Jeremiah Mayweather. Salute to you. Oh shit, salute to you, Tim. Salute to you, Tim. What's good with you? All right. Terence Crawford says, they say the cream always rise to the top, and it looks like I'm the last man standing. I know y'all mad about it, but it's not my plan. It's God's plan. Did me dirty, had all these people that don't know anything about boxing all trying to discredit my accomplishments. He haven't fought nobody, lies, but not one wanted to be that so-called somebody though. Y'all created a whole term. He on the wrong side of the street. When in boxing, have you ever heard of some shit? It's like shit like that till I moved up. This is one page, and I'm gonna stop there. Terence Crawford has seen the video of Tim Bradley saying that their sides of the street. He admitted it in an interview one day. So I know he's seen it, and I know he knows that this is bullshit. I want to tell everybody before I go on and what I just read, I want to tell everybody that he feels like he's Earl Spence now. This is what I've been saying about the young crop of fellows. All right, they think that they beat Tank, they become them. Like Rolly said, and how Ryan was saying. Like y'all think y'all can become who he is if you beat him. It's not possible. That's not how it works. The reason why Tank is a star is because of his star quality, his style of fighting. Beating him is going to give you more shine, but you are not going to become that man. All right? People are not going to start amazingly viewing your shit the way they view his. You're not going to get the same amount of followers like he got on IG. You're not going to start getting the same amount of money that he gets now. It's not going to happen, bro. And this is the same shit with this. Like, this man think he's Earl Spence now. Bro, Terence Crawford, I don't know if you know, but you are still not a draw. You are not Earl Spence. I bet you Earl Spence is going to get mad views on his next fight. Just like he does all of his fights. It's not going to change. It probably amplified because they want to see if the man is still who he is, the truth. Terence Crawford want big money fights. You hear him say that? If he really believed that he was Earl Spence, it wouldn't matter who he fight, right? It would still be a big fight because you're Earl Spence. He know that, and deep down in his heart, he needs another person that's bigger than him for him to get paid. But yet, this whole time, he been struggling along trying to get this fight made. He been dragging this shit along with Earl Spence this whole fucking time. Asking for more money. I need a coin flip to fucking see who comes out first. And all of that just to say, oh yeah, I only care about winning the first fight, not the second fight. In this rematch clause in the contract, and then he say, oh well, I'm not trying to fight on the rematch, and I need more money in the rematch, even though, bro, he got buku money for this fight. How do you need more money for the rematch? How do you say, oh well, the fight's not going to be at another weight class, even though that's what all of us was told? He never objected to the fight being at 154 in another weight class, even though when he was asked it, he didn't object it when people said it. He knew there was a possibility that fight was going to be at 154. What's crazy to me is that how did PBC allow it to happen? Fuck that fight, bro. Like, bro, that's why I was over it. I knew something ridiculous was going to have to happen to get Bud in that ring. Like, I don't even care about the shit. I didn't care about it then, but they made the fight happen. How did y'all allow for a rematch clause to happen and y'all not determine the price of what y'all gonna pay this greedy ass Negro? You know he's greedy. You should have put in the contract how much his bitch ass was gonna get paid in the second fight right then and there. You should have put in the contract what weight class the fight was going to be at right then and there. Earl should have said yay and nay right then and there. This shit is ridiculous. Salute to you, Dragon Fang. What's good with you? Hold up. Supreme Beast Boxing Talk. What's good with you? Salute, salute. Shimon Allah. Salute to you, Queen. What's good with you? So Terence Crawford is smelling himself so much, they think he's saying that they made up sides of the street when he got to welterweight, knowing and admitting that he already seen Tim Bradley say that shit before he had a title as a professional. It's been like that. And like I said, the origin comes from years before that when Top Rank sued PBC. That's where the size of the street happened. Well, you stay over there with your fucking business and I stay over here with mine. Since y'all dipping in my business and going to the courts and saying that I pay my fighters too much and y'all are winning, y'all stay over there with your funky ass fighters and I stay over here with mine. It makes sense to me. It makes sense to me. That's where it came from. Not you, bud. Come on, bro. You know damn well it's bullshit. That's why you don't got no fans, because you can't keep it real. Can't keep the shit 100. You know damn, you already admitted that you seen Tim Bradley say that shit in the video. So why the fuck are you acting like they made it up for you? And ain't nobody did you dirty, bro. The people you fought wasn't shit. You had fucking, what's his name? You got Roy Jones Jr. talking about, well, I need to see what Earl Spence is about. I already know how Terence treats the Ray Beltrans of the world. The Ray Beltran ain't shit. You had everybody out here fooled that you fought top competition to get where you at, and you didn't. That doesn't mean you're not a good fighter. That just means you ain't fought nobody. Nobody that's to your skill. Yeah, you fought human beings, but it wasn't nobody in the ring with you that was to your skill ability, up to your par ability. That's why all of us wanted you to fight Danny. They wanted you to fight Keith Thurman. They wanted you to fight Sean Porter, because they was at least around your ability and skill. That's the same thing we want for all fighters. We want Shakur to fight somebody on his skill level. Devin, Tank, everybody. Bud is part of that too. For real. Yeah, but the cream always do rise to the top, though. I give him that. He also said all these fighters that was claiming to be their own boss was hiding behind the term call out. Now they talking like they can fight whoever they want. Boy, y'all some pawns. Go sit down. He also said it's funny how all these fighters want to fight now, but back then all they could say was, I haven't fought nobody. Now they begging, looking for a check. Can't make this shit up. Nobody's looking for a check, but you admitted that you are looking for the bag and you are keeping the title, want to move up, but don't want to fight don't want to fight Boots. That's the same thing that Devin Haney was trying to do and they didn't allow him to do. He wanted to keep his titles and move up and fight Regis. They didn't allow him to do that, and they're going to leave the WBC is going to stay down here at 135, and Shakur and Edwin is going to fight for it now. Bud is trying to do the same shit. Bud is trying to keep all the titles after he fight Earl Spence, probably going to be at 147 because he know Earl can't make the weight and he was drained. And in my opinion, just because you can do that, cool, but you're cool. You got to be open to the scrutiny that comes with it. If your fans are going to be like, bro, that's not Bud's problem, then be open to all the scrutiny that Bud is going to get for purposely trying to weight drain a man that he already beat weight drained. Or I want to weight drain him again and beat him again. But yet you trying to take Earl's star power? Bro, fighters that didn't even fight Earl knew that wasn't him. And that's another point to Keith Thurman when he said you didn't beat a champion. I could have whooped Spence ass last night. And that's for him to say that he could have whooped Spence ass on that night, lets you know that he don't think he can whoop Spence ass. For Keith Thurman to say that lets you know that he don't think he can whoop Spence ass. But on that night, hell, I could have whooped his ass. You didn't beat a champion. Keith didn't even fight Earl, and he know that shit. Sean Porter fought him, he know it. Danny Garcia said it. He know it, he fought him. He know that's not the same motherfucking man he fought. Ugas fought him, he said that's not the same man I fought. It's not the same man. And he definitely not a champion. Earl would have lost to anybody. It's a lot of people that Earl would have lost to on his way up the rankings to get the IBF title if that's the way that Earl fought. Real talk, man. He's the only one out here purposely looking for a check, and he wants to say everybody else crying for him. Who's everybody? Who's calling this man out left and right, bruh? Boots called you out before you even fought Earl. Danny Ben wanted to fight you. Keith Ben wanted to. None of this shit is new. Ain't nothing new. I don't think he should be talking like he talking at all. For real. No bullshit. Talking about my, the table has turned, bruh. Fuck out of here with all this shit. For real. For him to be wanting more money, for him to be threatening to fight at another weight class and all of that, that lets you know that Bud is not a fan. He's not the people's champ. He don't care about the people. He showed us for years. He don't show this for years. Yeah, literally years. I don't care that he had this fight. Right after he had the fight, look what's going on. Earl wasn't himself, and we can't even talk about the fight in an intelligent manner about what happened because we don't know what happened because Earl wasn't himself. And instead of having a fight at 154, because Bud himself is trying to have a fight outside of 147. Everybody everybody Bud called out is not a welterweight. Everybody's heavier. Everybody he called out. But yet, if you fight Earl's going to be at 147. That should tell y'all stuff. That should tell you something. And anybody going with it, I know you probably Devin Haney fan as well. Because that's the same type of energy that y'all respect that he be fucking doing. Bro, it's not respectful to fucking try to weight drain a fighter on purpose. Bud is about to have Bud asking for all types of fight at 154. You trying to fight people that fight at 160 and shit. You don't want to fight Boots at 147. You want to fight big name fights, big money fights, all, and you calling everybody that's outside of welterweight, but yet you want to threaten Earl Spence rematch by asking for more money than what you got to even get in the ring, which took forever. You broke the bank to get in the ring. You want more money than that, and you want the fight to be at a weight class that you know Earl's going to be drained in. This man want a money fight. He know Earl is going to give him that. Earl just gave him a money fight. He want even more money from Earl at a weight class that Earl can't even make. But yet, he want a money fight. And the people he want is Charlo and Canelo. Bruh, this is bullshit. It's bullshit. That is bull fucking shit. He's purposely taking the easy road yet again. Yet again. I feel they know what the second contract is going to be like. That's why he's negotiating took long. But saying that, he's saying it's probably just for the media. Man, Bud is full of shit. Salute to you, my main biker. What's good with you? Yeah, man, we finna get on up out of here, though. Everything is good, Just. So you talking to Just, dude? Salute to you, Queen. Yo, he greedy as hell, bruh. He greedy as fuck. Like, bruh, he trying to little boy Earl, which probably he did for Earl just to get the fight. Earl had to be little boy for this nigga to get the fight. And on top of it, he got it. He got some attention, bro. He's flying high as shit, bro. This the best. Earl made him feel the best he's ever felt in life. And how does he repay him? Oh, well, we're going to have to fight at 147 again. Because you salty about what? What are you salty about? You won the fight in dominating fashion, but you still salty. Because Bud fans like to argue. And it comes from him. He the ringleader. Nigga like argue. He likes conflict. He like that shit. Shit give him energy. But all about the bag. Right. I want to know if you got bells. in a certain weight class. We won't fight you mandatory. It's too risky. Boots is next in line. Bro, my goodness. Yo, if you're gonna fight, if you're gonna make Earl fight at 147, you need to fight Boots. Get the fuck out of here. And you shouldn't be able to keep all 4 of them titles and move up. You didn't let Devin do it. You didn't let fucking you're not letting Jamel Charlo do it. Soon as he get step in the ring, right? Soon as that day happen, right? Y'all gonna take his title, right? Fuck out of here. Tired Boxing World said that wasn't the real Earl. Everybody said it. Only people mad, just like I said, yo. The reason why Bud fans is mad is y'all are mad because Earl wasn't himself. Earl Spence fans is mad. I mean, we are disappointed that happened, but y'all are mad. Y'all are mad because y'all, just like I said in my video, y'all motherfuckers are mad because y'all can't argue with us the way that you want to argue with us. Every time a real person that talks about that fight just leaves it at Earl didn't look himself. And that's pretty much all they say. For the most part, most of the people, they pretty much just say Earl didn't look himself. That's not good enough for Bud fans. That's not good enough. They want to argue. They want to go. It's nothing that we can't say nothing. He didn't look himself. That's not good enough, yo. That's not good enough. That's the problem. That will say what everyone else saw, bruh. Salute to you, Dragon Fang, man. They better get it right. Salute to you, Knockout Box 86 TV. Salute. What's good with you? Man, say, he a snake? Okay, I get it. Yeah. He a prima donna, man. Bud is, oh my God. Bud should be ashamed of himself and everybody here around. If you are teaching the youth anything, is how to be an asshole. For real. This is not how I hope. Ooh, I'm not even going to go there. That's why I never have and never will be a fan of Bud Crawford. Fuck that dude, man. And I said that shit in the post-fighter of Earl versus Bud. I said, man, I said, man, I used to like Bud when he was at 140. I said, but that's it. When he got to 147 and started acting different, man, I said, there's no coming back from how he is as a person. I just don't like him as a person. And he can fight, but I will never be a fan of him, man, because of the way he is. I will never be a fan of Terence. Bro, you act like your name's Terence. Terrible Terence knows that he can't call hands with anyone else, man. Oh, go off. But act like he's still on top rank. Yeah, you do. Yes, you do. I love EJ, but he needs to check the what? The autonomy of the word nice. Fuck being nice. Because wicked people take advantage of. Yep. Mm-hmm. That's right. It's hot as fucking here. That's probably like the worst part of myself is that I'm nice. I'm a nice person. I hate that part of myself. I hate being nice. I'm nice to everybody, and I don't like it. Fuck, Bud, dude is about to burn all his bridges. Man, and he don't care. I think he's on his way out, yo. I think he's on his way out. If he do get the winner of Canelo and Charlo, bro, he ain't gonna fight again. That motherfucker got 1 or 2 fights. That's it left, and he got 2 fights left in his bag, and that motherfucker's retiring. 2-3 fights, matter of fact. Is he gonna fight? He gonna rematch this motherfucker. He likes talking shit. He like feeling special, bro. Earl gave him all of this shit so he can feel special. This motherfucker don't know what to do with himself. But it's bad for the sport. Hold on. Like I said, no good deed goes unpunished. Acting scary, saying Boots is high risk, low reward. Man, nigga, why do you need a reward still? You at the end of your boxing career and you was undisputed. You went through 3 weight classes, about to go to your 4th. Excuse me. Has boxing not been good to you? Why do you still need a reward? Damn, nigga, you done got undisputed twice. You've been in 3 weight classes, about to go in 154, and you still need rewards? Bruh. You still need rewards? That's what you teaching them youngins over there at Top Rank, bruh? You still need rewards. And if he really cared about people talking about his resume, he would fight great fighters that top fighters that he know people want to see him fight. Yeah, Sean Porter was one, but that shit went to purse bid. You said no to Keith Thurman. You said no to Danny Garcia. I ain't trying. You said no because you knew that your promoter was lowballing them and you didn't keep it 100. You acted like they just didn't want to fight. So I'm gonna put the blame on you. You the one who sued Bob Arum at the end of your career. You must have seen something. You must have seen something you ain't like. You did that shit. Yeah, you fought Earl Spence, and it was a drained Earl Spence. And what do? The rematch, I want him drained again. And I'm not fighting Boots. Man, get the fuck out of here. If you really cared about people saying that you didn't fight nobody, you would fight somebody, nigga. The fuck out of here. You're not with Bob no more. You blame. I feel, if you wasn't right, then you blame Bob on the reason on why people say you don't fight nobody. And then after that, who did you fight though? Advil? Urinum or whatever his fucking name is? That's why people say what they say about Bud, because he put up no effort besides him running his mouth. Salute to you, Dre's finest. What's good with you, Aunt? Hold on. She got a TV cranking. There is a difference between humbling yourself and giving too much of yourself. Yep, that's a fact. Crawford is one garbage ass dude. They ain't to be fucked with. He's about to only have mandatories to fight. No one is gonna want to negotiate with him, and that's how it should be. I don't think he's gonna get another money fight, and everybody's gonna be arguing. Well, how come that fight couldn't have been Boots? How come that fight couldn't have been Boots? Because he's not gonna be a big money fight unless he just rematch Earl again. Other than that, who do you got? That's why he's trying to go, bro. You trying to get all PBC shine because Top Rank don't got no love for you. Top Rank don't have no boxes over there that give you a money fight. He just needs to fight the next in line. He should fight Tio. Shit. Give Tio 10. Go call out Tio. I bet you Tio fights you since he just became that super champion. Call out Tio. Tio give you some money. I don't think he's gonna get Crawford. Get Charlo Canelo winner. Canelo don't want to fight him, so it's not gonna happen. If you in that weight as a champ, Crawford is motivated by negativity. That's a fact. And he has unresolved parental issues. That is a fact also. Is that, bro, you don't... the things that he said on the biggest platform ever, you waited until you got here to say them things about your parents? You didn't say that shit when you fought the little bit of fights 135, when you was fighting 140, when you was on Top Rank, when you fought this person to play. You said it here. Biggest stage that you could find. Man, I don't know how this much... Just like I said, Terence Crawford, his fans, his diehard fans, the ones that go from video to channels to channel to argue with people, those are the people that I've been talking about for all of this time. He does have regular fans. I'm not talking about his regular fans. I'm not talking about the ones that's reasonable. I'm not talking about the ones that mind their business. I'm not talking about the ones that go find and hate channels. I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about the ones that purposely go channel to channel to talk dumb shit. They like arguing. I know y'all are seeing that I'm right. You will see that I'm right eventually if you don't. Certain fans believe it. They're on here just to argue, just to cause disturbance, just to make you mad, just to see you get out of character. That's the only reason why they're here. For some reason, salute to Picasso. For some reason, Some people feel power in making people angry. I have sisters that's like that. They get energy and power. They feel like they got power over you if they can make you mad. To me, is the silliest thing, because anybody can make anybody mad, right? Like, bruh, you can say that you're not mad, but I can use the same terms you're saying to me and say it to you, and it's going to make you feel a certain type of way. Anybody can make anybody mad, bro. These are all fighters. That's the sissy shit about it. It's like, bro, it's like the cops that got beat up when they was in high school. They grow up to become cops, and they fuck with people that used to fuck with them in elementary and middle school. Anybody that look like that person, they're gonna fuck with you because they're the police. It's the same shit. It's pussy shit. It's sissy to me, man. A lot of people love talking. They love giving their rocks off by saying some verbal shit, bro. That's all and dandy if it follows with some action. These are fighters, bro. These ain't regular citizens. They out here putting hands on people and getting paid for it. We put hands on people we are going to pay and go to jail, ruin our lives and shit like that. They get paid to cause damage, physical damage on people, and they like talking. It's weird to me, man. This shit is weird. These are fighters. These ain't fans, man. These are fighters. They shouldn't be doing that much talking. They love that shit though. Fighters love talking shit. Fans love talking shit. Just the same. It's hard to distinguish what's true and what's not when it comes to YouTube, because people actually get real money out of this shit. People that get super chats like myself, people that had a channel monetized, they get actual cash. So you got people out here with big channels that get a lot of views and stuff like that, man. They'll do anything for that dollar. They'll say anything for that dollar, especially if they know that you're going to sit and listen to them anyway. Especially if they know that if the truth comes out, they can just make a live saying that they thought this and thought that. Bro, just at the bottom line, it just comes down to if you're a good liar or not. And we're all adults here. Some people have jobs that they lie to, or they lie as a profession, and they get paid to do it. And they get a YouTube channel, and boom, they're the shit. You know what I'm saying? You got my man Fanon, he don't be lying, but you can tell his intelligence because he's a lawyer. Like, bro, it's just something, like some people on YouTube are they're just great talkers. Mentally, they're very intelligent. So they can use they can use their talents for good or evil. I see Fanon use it as good. But a lot of people use it as evil. I'm telling you, a lot of people are good at talking. That's all my point is. They're very good talkers. It's hard to figure out what's true and what's false on YouTube sometimes. That's why a lot of times you just need to see it for yourself. You need to see that tweet for yourself. You need to hear that audio for yourself. You need to read that article for yourself. Because fans and fighters don't keep it real. Let's just be honest. Like, we're all human. And a lot of people do things for views. They do things for money. They do things for endorsements, you know? And not all of it can be 100% fact, but hey, they feeding their family. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody that came through this joint, yo. We finna get on up out of here. A little money on the way, send me a little money on the way. Salute to a Kelly Nectar, sending me a little money on the puff pass, my dude. Salute to everybody that came in this joint. Yo, I appreciate everybody for coming through. Yo, definitely appreciate for everybody coming through the old sisters channel. the old sisters YouTube channel. Salute to everybody that came through here, y'all. I'll see y'all next Saturday. Every Saturday, 5 p.m. Eastern time. Yo, stay smart, stay sweet, stay loved, stay